Hey, what's up? I'm gonna make some like snapshots of the VMs that I made, the Ubuntu and the Windows VMs, so that I can install my dot files over and over again and know that I'm installing them on a fresh system so I can test the installers.
What does it say here? These virtual machines expire after 90 days. We recommend setting a snapshot when you first install the virtual machine, which you can roll back to later. So cool, that's what I'll do. The password for the virtual machine is that. How to create a snapshot in VirtualBox. How to use snapshots in VirtualBox. Virtual machines, blah 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 blah. Create a snapshot. You can create a snapshot when a VM is either on, saved, or off. Once the machine is up and running, click the machine, take snapshot. New window will appear prompting your name. Okay, so you just pretty much just take a snapshot. Restoring a snapshot. Right click, click the snapshot you want to restore. Okay, cool. And we'll need to make a snapshot as per the what the instruction guide said. Okay, I have a really tiny Windows machine set up. That's cool. Can I? All right, whatever. What's the password was that one off the. No, okay, I'm gonna have to go and remember what the password is here. Is it here? Yeah. Password exclamation mark. That old chestnut. Hey, I'm in. Now I'm gonna set up a few settings here, and then we'll take a snapshot. The settings are basically just going to be to stop this ridiculous thing happening. So let's set up the display settings here. You know what? What's this? I think that's as good as it's going to get. Okay, so now we can take a snapshot. We can call it in the beginning. Okay, now I've got in the beginning snapshot. So let's test out this snapshot by starting this up. So when I'm actually doing my installs, I'm gonna actually be doing things, right? I'm gonna be making changes to the machine. So I'll be doing things like creating files. So if I go ahead, what are all these things opening up? If I go ahead, I don't know what's happening. If I go ahead and create a file on this machine, file swag shouldn't be here. I create that file and then I close the machine, turn it off. Then that should have created a different state of the machine. So that file should be saved down, right? But when I restore the snapshot, it should be gone. So you can see current state changed. We want to, let's now restore to this, and when we start up, that file should be gone. And what we're hoping to not see here is a file on the desktop. Now, it might still be there because it might be on the virtual hard disk. That might be something separate. It might just be like the settings that have been there, but I'm hoping not. I'm hoping like it's the whole thing. So in that case, that file, yeah, the file's not on the desktop. That's great. So before we say that's a win, the other thing I want to make sure is I've definitely got the internet here. I want to make sure that there isn't any like networking things that I need to put together. Let's go to github.com. Okay, the other thing I'm going to do and put in the base of the snapshot is Chrome, so I don't have to download Chrome to do things on this. And then I can save this snapshot with Chrome in it, and then every time I start up, it'll just already have Chrome. Okay, cool. So this machine is now set up the way that I want it to be. It's fresh, so I'll need to do things like install Vim, but it's got a connection to the internet and stuff, so it'll be a good test environment to see how my installer that I want to create goes. Once I've shut this down, I'm going to need to make a new snapshot, which will be, I guess, the restart or whatever. Let's take another snapshot here, and we're going to call it swag 9000 baseline Windows 10. Okay, cool. So now, actually that's pretty cool, because if I do find that Chrome ends up becoming a massive problem, then I can just go back to in the beginning. Okay, now the last thing I'm going to do is get the same thing done with Ubuntu. Okay. What's the password here? Okay, is it Ubuntu? It is. Super secret password of Ubuntu. Ubuntu. Hey, we're started up. Okay. You know what? Firefox is fine. I'm just going to keep Firefox. I don't really need to install Chrome or anything. But, you know, we're started up. That's good. Yeah, cool. Alright, it's got network. So I will shut this down. And then now I can save a snapshot. Swag 9000 baseline. What am I call it? Ubuntu baseline. And that's it. I've got 2 virtual boxes, one for Linux and one for Windows, that I can use to start testing my installers for my dot files, so that I can be lazy and not have to set a whole heap of stuff up myself. And if anything, you know, if I get the installer wrong, then I can just go back in time to when things weren't broken. If any more things in life were like that.